You can get rich as fuck extremely fast if you do it the right way. Like genuinely, I know people that have made millions of dollars in their first year doing business ever. Me, in my first year of starting to do content creation as a job, like full time, I did over $2.5 million in sales, probably closer to $3 million in sales. And I got, anywhere about 10 to 20% commission of that. So you can do the math. I had a really good year financially that year. I was taking home like $30,000 to $50,000 profit a month. Fucking crazy. I was 20 years old when this started happening. So 1 year is all it took to genuinely change my life. By the end of that year, I was driving around a fucking G-Wagon. I'd moved out of my parents' house, and that was damn near 2 years ago. Now it's 2026. I'm living in Miami now, and drive my dream car, and it's all could happen fucking overnight. I'm gonna tell you guys exactly how. It literally just comes down to outworking fucking everybody. Like when I say outworking, genuinely just putting in more work than everybody else. Look at the average person and like how much work they genuinely put in a day. And I'm not talking about a 9 to 5 because that doesn't count as work. That counts as you working for somebody else. I mean, working on your actual business, something that's gonna make you money that's scalable, because you can't scale a 9 to 5. It's not scalable. You're stuck at one pace, so that you're just fucking stagnant. You're stagnantly bringing out, wasting your work, wasting your time, building somebody else's business. But look around, how many people do you know that truly only works on their business, only works on building a business, only works on trying to get rich? How many people do you know that try to do that? Fucking nobody. I don't know anybody my age from back home, maybe one or two, that genuinely spend most of their day working on a business. Like it's just not a common thing nowadays. Everybody I know, they have jobs, they work all day at a regular job, but at the end of the day, they get drunk as fuck and they just do the same thing every single day. And yeah, some of them make a couple $100s a day working, doing beach service, doing whatever it may be back where I'm from. And it's just genuinely building zero progress, because at the end of the year, you're still broke even and pretty much have no money because you have to pay bills, you have cars, you go on trips. Like, if you're not genuinely building a fucking business, it's just, you're not gonna fucking make it out. So if you're already in that step of building a business and trying to, make money or do content creation or whatever it is, you're already 50 steps ahead of everybody else because nobody's fucking trying. So how do you get to where you wanna be in 1 year? Well, you just have to, like I said, do more fucking work than everybody else. Close your eyes and just imagine, like, how many posts a day are these companies coming out? If you are selling a product, or you're selling a service, or you're selling something, it literally only comes down to views. How many views are you getting on that? Because the more views you get, the more sales you get. Now, obviously, you can optimize this with better videos, better ads, better whatever, but in general, more views equals more dollars. That literally comes down to it. So more posts equals more dollars. The more content you get out promoting your product, your service, your business, the more money you're gonna make. So I think every entrepreneur needs to study UGC, creating content, learning how to go viral. That's what I've been doing for the past 2.5 years, and I've gotten well over 500 million views across social media. Just posting shit, YouTube, TikTok. I've just been experimenting with everything, and I've gotten millions of views on tons of videos across tons of platforms. Like my most viewed video ever has 27 million views on one post, and that was just on TikTok. One video got 27 million views. So imagine 27 billion views targeted towards your fucking product. And by the way, that video made me over $100,000 in commission. I just got the commission part, no telling what the company made off that video. So every 10 million views could be about $100,000 in revenue for your business. Just think about it like that, maybe even more. I've seen way crazier numbers. I've seen 10 million views be worth $500,000. It just depends on how it converts, but you gotta think every 10 million views. So if you post 1,000 videos, let's just do the math on that real quick. And they say they average, I think 1,000 videos times averaging 5,000 views a video, which is like a kind of like a not good average, because most of your videos are gonna get under 1,000, but the videos that do end up popping off out of the 1,000 are gonna bring the average up. So that's kind of a good average if you're posting thousands of videos. 5,000 views a video. So you need to post about 2,000 videos to get about 10 million views. So 2,000 videos a month divided by 4 weeks, that's 500 videos a week. Think about that. You need to post 500 videos a week. Well, imagine this. Imagine you take that 500 videos and you divide it by 4. Because guess what? You can make 125 videos a week and post that on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube Shorts. Excuse me. So you can make one piece of content and repurpose it across tons of different platforms. So per week, if you made 125 videos per week, what is that? Divided by 5, that's 62 videos a day. Divided by, if you did that at 8 hours, you have to make 7 videos an hour. So every 10 minutes, if you can knock out a quick UGC video for your brand, working 8 hours a day, full regular 9-to-5 job, you could get out 2,000 posts a month. Just think about that. You could realistically do that. And if none of those videos go crazy viral and you get a low average views of 5,000 views per video across 2,000 posts, the average is gonna be higher the more you post. That's 10 million views minimum right there, pretty much, off 2,000 posts. And if you get good at content. So that could be a $100,000 to $500,000 worth of revenue for your business. You see what I'm saying about putting in more work than everybody else? If you genuinely wanna make this shit, you have to be thinking on a different level. That's kind of what my goal for our apps are. We wanna get out 2,000 pieces of content every single month. That's gonna be with like 1 or 2 people. I think with me, what I'm gonna start out just by myself doing it, I'm gonna be getting out 1,000 pieces of content to 1,500 and just seeing, but I have knowledge, so I could average maybe 10,000 views a video across 1,500 posts. I think I could get that done, especially with going with viral frameworks. So, you know what I mean? Hitting 10, 20, 30, 40 million views in a month isn't that crazy if you have just crazy amount of volume come out, and especially if it's targeted towards an app, for an e-com brand, for a course, for whatever it is, you can make tons of money doing it. So that's really it. Just getting as many fucking eyeballs on your business as physically possible, getting out as much content for your business as physically possible. That's the fucking secret. Marketing is the secret. That's how you're gonna get rich in 1 year, is figure out how to make content and spend 12 months grinding out videos, finding the best angles. And I guarantee you, by the end of the year, you could be worth $1 million to millions of dollars, maybe more if you have recurring revenue set up and you could exit a business. What is that, 2,000 posts a month? What is that, 24,000 posts in a year? Like, dude, what is that? Let's just do the math on that. 24,000 posts a year for your brand times 5K, what, 24,000? Like, that's minimum like 100 to 200 million views a year. If you're getting out 25K posts, 200 million views could be genuinely like $5 to $10 million revenue for a business. Like if you do it right, like maybe more. So yeah, that's my plan on getting rich as fuck in the next year or 2. Just figuring out the best viral angles. And maybe it takes you longer than a year to figure out content and get really good at it, but that's what I would do to get rich as fuck in a year. And that's what I've done realistically to make over $6 million in sales online for other people's businesses, by the way. I do affiliate marketing. So now I'm in the process of quitting affiliates, building my own shit, and trying to scale it on my own and see what the fuck happens. That's what I'm trying to do. So yeah, my name's Patrick. I drop these value type of videos every single day where I just drop sauce and talk and give my mind out. So I'd appreciate if you guys drop a subscribe because I don't sell a course. Yeah.